Hi, welcome. I am Ebony Stanton and I'm going to be talking to you today about my presentation for the importance of oral language lessons in the classroom, the benefits it has on the child's development, and how it relates to the Australian curriculum and relevant theories. Firstly, I would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land and pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. For me, here in Brisbane, that is the Quandamooka people.
I'm not sure I understand.
For today's presentation, I've decided to use the foundation class to explore the importance of oral language lessons that are designed to improve listening skills and speaking skills. This is for children aged 5. In the foundation year of the Australian curriculum, under the subject English, is the subheading Recognise and Develop Awareness of Vocabulary Used in Familiar Contexts related to everyday experiences, personal interests, and topics taught at school. Under the heading Elaborations, it goes on to say, expanding vocabulary through informal interactions and planned experiences with adults and peers, text and images, and artifacts or objects. We as teachers are responsible for the education of the children in our classes, including their oral language skills. For the purpose of this presentation, I have selected the storybook We're Going on a Bear Hunt by Emlyn Rees and Josie Lloyd. In this book, there is repetition from page to page explaining the small family's journey as they travel through the grass, river, mud, forest, and snowstorm to reach the bear's cave. They are then chased all the way back home by the bear, going through those same obstacles. For this activity, there will be 5 engaging sensory experiences laid out in the room to represent the 5 obstacles in the story. As the book is being read aloud to the children, they will be encouraged to engage with the different textures and describe it to the teacher. The experience will use cooked spaghetti turned green by food dye to represent the wavy grass, cold water to represent the river the family crosses, slime to represent mud, chickpeas and soil to represent the dark forest, and bicarbonate soda mixed with shaving foam to represent the snowstorm. These 5 experiences will promote the use of oral language as the children describe what they feel when they touch the experience, including the color, texture, smell, and temperature of what they're experiencing. The teacher will encourage listening skills by reading the book aloud to the room as they move around exploring the sensory experiences. The teacher will also prompt child involvement by asking open-ended questions. For example, what did the grass feel like? Or, what other animals can we hunt together? After the activity is completed, the teacher will conduct a small group time to recap the story with the children and reflect on what was learned and the comprehension taking place. The teacher should ask more open-ended questions. For example, can you use another word to describe that? This will also be a good opportunity for the teacher to reflect on where to go next to best support each child's language development. This activity supports the child's listening, thinking, and speaking skills as they engage in the experience. It also promotes other forms of language. Repetition, we're going on a bear hunt, we're going to catch a big one. Compound words, we're instead of we are, can't instead of cannot. Onomatopoeia, a sound turned into a word, like swishy swashy and whoosh whoosh. Adjectives or descriptive words, long wavy grass, swirly whirly snowstorm, narrow dark cave. This activity is an intentional teaching moment in which a teacher conducts a group learning session that supports descriptive vocabulary. The children are exploring their senses by touching, seeing, and smelling what is going on in the room, and then describing what they've experienced to each other and the teacher. It is my belief that children learn language through rich conversations that allow them to listen, think, and respond. This is supported by fellows in Oakley in language literacy and early childhood education. They write, language requires an environment that is rich in experience and that provides models of language that children imitate. B.F. Skinner suggests in his behaviorism theory that children learn their oral language skills by mimicking, repetition, and positive reinforcement. Lev Vygotsky suggests in the social interactionist theory that children have a desire to learn communication out of a need to communicate with those in their environment. However, I would also argue that this experience has both behaviorism and social interactionist. In conclusion, the storybook We're Going on a Bear Hunt and the accompanying sensory experiences allow the child to be in a language-rich environment to support their vocabulary and listening and comprehension skills. These skills are included in the Australian curriculum for children aged 5 in the foundation classroom under the English heading Recognise and Develop Vocabulary. Behaviorism and social interactionist theory supports this experience and suggests that the outcome will produce more vocabulary. Thank you.